Welcome back to the GameFront today. It's me, it's Zach. It's, what's this, Dead Space? It's the new Dead Space, right? Whatever, brightness, game, go.
Protagonist that has a voice, Isaac Clarke.
Oh, really? So he didn't speak in the previous Dead Spaces. This is more of a reboot, right? Than a sequel of sorts, or is it like a completely separate?
Sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk
Nicole is sorry. Sorry about everything.
Falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
That screen isn't very good. You can see the pixels.
Strange. Such a
Judgy.
little thing.
But it is impressive that it's just floating in the air, I guess.
Nicole?
So you kind of got to give him that.
I've heard from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
This is
Not a job you turn down.
this is the ship from Mass Effect, isn't it?
Calls. It's rough.
No.
Easy to say the wrong thing.
I
Don't be
blame you.
silly, Davey.
I'd listen to my
Why
girlfriend
are we going through the Doctor Who time tunnel?
calls.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go.
Nice clean
Whoa.
re-entry.
Sounds intense.
I'll be honest, Zach. I've always wanted to go to Aegis 4.
Imagine 6
Well,
months
lucky
later,
you.
that chunk of
It
rock.
has a great rating on TripAdvisor.
Independent miner. That's fair.
Does it?
Aegis
Yep.
7 is one of
Look
the
it
richest
up.
finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty.
Is indeed the USG
Biggest firecracker in
Ishimura.
her class, you know.
Did you mean to say
It looks like they
Aegis
already
7?
popped the cork.
Why is it so dark?
I thought it was Aegis 4.
We should be able to see her running lights.
Apparently the reviews for Aegis 7 are not that great.
Someone's got to be waiting up
Okay.
for us.
Just be careful
Mixing
on the
them up.
approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir,
I'm always intrigued by that very typical action movie dialogue where he's like, "What, you got into the files? Yeah, I'm a computer analyst. It's my job." And it's like,
stress call. Come in, Ishimura.
the fuck is this dialogue? It's not. It's just nonsensical, just babble. It just doesn't move the story along in any way.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout?
Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Come on.
You probably see
yeah,
it a
I
lot in
guess
the Fast and Furious films.
I was gonna say her voice reminds me of Michelle Rodriguez.
Ah, there you go. Maybe it is. You should check that out. That's your usual gimmick these days, isn't it? Go on IMDb or whatever and
48 hours
Cool.
max.
see. Let's see
I am a
who the
computer
voice
analyst
actors are for this.
after all.
With Nicole?
Sorry.
I hope so.
I am a computer analyst after all.
Yeah, I'm a computer analyst. I can find out who's in this game.
Gravity
Yeah.
sensors engaged. Automated docking. Good to go.
Automated docking. Oh Jesus, that's not automated docking. That's automated blow the ship up.
I don't know. Whenever my Roomba is like going back to its dock, it kind of has the same kind of like approach.
Auto docking, and then it just explodes.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
Just hoovers up the crap and just.
Yeah. Basically Kirby. I've got a Kirby.
God, I remember those things. Yeah. Now, I'm not an expert at flying spaceships, but
Everyone okay?
that didn't seem like the right way to do that, to be honest.
Hey, Johnston. All right.
They nailed it. Landing like solid 8 out of 10.
Shit. But better than a broken neck.
Here we are on the USG Ishimura.
I always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
He's pulling some odd expressions. Look at the sparks just bouncing off his face. Jesus.
Singularity course.
Didn't even flinch.
Could be worse, but not by much.
And let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic.
So
Everyone
Brigitte-
else, with me.
Pally Canals.
Can I play my game yet, please, game?
It's funny. She's known for Baby Driver. She's young mother.
Oh, yeah.
I think I can remember her. You remember her from Baby Driver?
I've seen Baby Driver a few times. I don't know why I like that film,
Is
but it
she
was
the
quite
one
good.
that's at the end, like when they're doing the last heist?
If she's the
That
mother,
kinda,
she'd
like,
be
recognizes him?
pretty much near the start of it, wouldn't she? I think.
I thought she was just some young mother that's what
Oh,
she's.
right, okay. So she's
I thought
there.
she's the one that sees him and like waiting in the car. So yeah, I'm gonna look this up.
Who knows?
I wouldn't mind something to say.
But it
Jamie
isn't Michelle
Foxx.
Rodriguez.
No, we've cleared that up. But Anthony Alabi, I don't. Yeah, I'm butchering his last name. Is the
Isaac,
voice of Zach
Guess we
Hammond,
better go.
who you just walked by.
Yep.
You're voiced by Gunnar Wright.
That sounds
I'm trying to
familiar, that
think-
name.
Got the sign.
Yeah, it sounds familiar to me too. I'm gonna look at what else he's in, but I think that other soldier is. Oh, is he Aiden Chen? Yeah.
This guy, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There's not too many voice actors, but there are a couple more male actors that couldn't see. Couldn't tell from the back of his head. He looks really familiar. Oh, he's in a bunch of stuff, I bet. Oh, he's in quite a few episodes of 911. Popular show.
Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
Because he's dead. I think everybody's dead.
Security.
Same for the chief.
Everybody's dead. Everybody is dead. Everybody is dead, Zach.
Thank you. That's not gonna haunt me.
I mean, it's always the way these things go, right? It's like the whole Doom, Black Mesa, like, you know, Prey, like, everyone's dead. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I'm just noticing now that you're doing mouse and keyboard. I'm sorry, I haven't even really been paying attention. I have experienced
Where's
this
the
opening
security?
before, but
Where's anybody?
wow. Are we gonna read through it all?
There's nothing
No,
logged.
not really.
No duty roster.
Sure.
No power to the
Okay.
elevator.
No.
We only have an
we
hour
don't have
and a
time. We have an hour.
We're using the demo. We're taking advantage of this.
Get a damage report.
Yeah, went some tricks. Don't tell them we're using the demo. Make us seem
Come
like
on, man.
cheapskates.
If you put it out soon, you can let other people know that it's an option. Check it out.
It's true. You can play an hour and a half for free if you want to. If you want to see what the game's like, which is a bold move. I guess that is a great way to get people to play your game. If it's
Incentivize
good.
people, and yeah, they got it. It's on sale too at the same time. So yeah, it's a big incentivization. Incentivization, is that a fucking word? I just made up a word, probably.
Incentivization.
I incentivizate.
How do
Yeah.
we get through this door then?
Okay. Here's even
This-
funny. Okay, so Gunnar Wright.
No,
I'm looking
no,
him
no, no.
up
Just fire exit locked. That is a safety code violation.
now. That is true. We're gonna have to write up somebody about this. So find a piece of paper. Don't put it on a computer. Put it on a piece of paper. Clearly, paper is still a thing there.
I know.
File.
What's all the paper for? We're in space. I know. I don't understand.
It's not just comms from
whatever.
the guidance system.
So he's the voice of the jet pilot in The Losers. I remember that part too. He drops the bomb at the beginning.
Well, I can't
Oh,
say I'm massively
he's in it.
familiar with that film.
Power to the elevator.
He's Hunter 1, male, in Maneater.
We've been quarantined. COVID. Someone's got COVID.
He's Astronaut 1 in Taco Bell Nacho Fries Retrieval.
Wait, do you hear that?
This man is a god.
Yeah, I hear it.
We all must worship Gunnar Wright.
Gonna ride the Taco Bell man.
Uh-huh.
Something in here with
Okay, so in Dead Space 3, he does have a voice, and it is Gunnar Wright.
Oh, God,
That's supposed to do.
I don't upset you, but I think Gunnar Wright and everybody else is about to get killed.
No, you're Gunnar Wright.
Oh, okay. In that case, everybody else is about to get killed. But luckily, the Taco Bell man is not. That's weird.
Holy
weird
shit,
Taco Bell man.
it's Captain Lee Miller in Love. Okay, Love is a movie that was made by Eagles and Airwaves.
Jesus.
Tom DeLonge, dude. It's crazy.
I think I just need to run.
What? He's the main dude? That's crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy. And we did look up Baby Driver, which also has Kevin Spacey in it, which is crazy.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's rough to see. It's I've never. Jeez.
Yeah, we're getting demonetized.
I just want to say that that elevator door is a safety code violation, and someone
Everything's
should
a
really.
safety code violation on this goddamn ship. I think we're actually going to be better off writing, like, leaving notes where there aren't safety code violations.
Yeah, just condemn the whole ship.
I think it's right bumper, or maybe it hasn't taught you that yet.
I'm
Sorry,
on
once
keyboard
again,
and mouse, believe it or not.
I'm being blown away by Gunner Wright here. Wait, that sound?
You've only Gunner right. Here we go. Plasma riffle.
No. You call it a plasma rifle?
It's a plasma riffle, yeah.
I guess it could. Well, it's not really a rifle. It's a hand pistol, or it's like a.
Said plasma
sidearm.
rifle.
What the fuck did you just do?
Oh, it's a plasma cutter. Never mind.
Yeah. You were right, just not about the rifle part. Because it's supposed to be more of a, like a tool that they use on the ship. It's not really a weapon. You're just taking advantage of this. So now, see, in this, they have two different melee attacks, where in the original game, it was just...
Punch and stomp.
Well, actually, no, I guess you could write... I don't know now. It's all a blur. I forgot Flea was in Trevor. Okay, closing
Someone
these
needs
pages.
help.
Focusing on Dead Space.
Have you ever seen the Doom movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and?
Yeah, you want to hit that circuit breaker.
Oh, I see.
Just not stare at it and talk about.
Well, I thought it was a cutscene or something.
Oh, we're going melee, huh?
Well, I wanted to just back him off a bit.
Take it easy there. Just slow down, reload. You got to learn how to switch your firing. So your secondary fire turns the plasma cutter at a 180, or is it? No, it's not to 90 degrees. It taught you a second ago, and you probably weren't paying attention because that's Danny, and Oh, right there. I think it kind of maybe said something about secondary, but do it like a crazy person. See?
Yeah, hold plus space bar. So it's the same as kicking and punching.
Nice job, dude. Why are you shooting? Your
Testing
ammo
out.
is very limited, dude.
Testing it out. You need to practice the game.
That's okay.
Oh look, I've got an email.
Request retrieved.
It
Right.
died. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
So you get that?
Yes. F to use my health
Wait.
pack.
No, what the message said.
Shooting right between the eyes.
No, it said not to.
Oh, shooting the limbs then. Okay.
Jesus. Welcome to GameFront.
What? I don't. Well, where else am I? I can shoot it literally anywhere except between the eyes. Like, what are you trying to teach me?
They're everywhere.
Like how you got all flustered.
I mean, I don't know what you're expecting me to say.
What the fuck are these things?
Expecting you to fucking pay attention to what's on the screen.
Some of them were
I don't have to. You
It's a
do.
very, very cluttered interface.
How the
if
hell
you ask
can they
me.
be the crew? Look at
Really?
I mean, I've
Why
got
don't you-
like a screen and a screen. Like I'm trying to watch these two now.
that. We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked
Didn't
down
the-
because of the quarantine.
And you're
You know,
both
the field of view is very narrow. Can we turn that up?
What buttons do you want to switch for what buttons?
No, I just want to change the field of view a
Let's
little bit. That's all.
reboot now. This motherfucker. Danny is here to fix this broken ass game. Have you guys played Heaney Burb? Get on the GameFront site. I'm sure we're gonna have it posted somewhere as like a little Easter
Oh,
egg you could eventually
I've got a
find.
video coming out all about it. Not made by me, made by Morgan, believe it or not.
I can't lift the lockdown or call
Oh.
the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay.
It's a
pulled
great.
out
I'll show you.
the
It's a great review of my
Just make sure there's power
10 out of 10
in the systems.
game of the year.
And I
Heaney Burb.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does.
Well, how do you have trams on a spaceship? I mean, just like a San Francisco trolley car in space.
So tab mission menu. It's telling you to do these things.
Well, it's already tracked.
Well, you can look at it on the map too, and then you know it'll show you which way to go. And I think also there's a navigation. Do you want to switch to a controller? Because I don't know the buttons, so you're gonna have to learn them yourself. But there's
I'll
a
switch to a controller.
This is just if you click down on the right stick, I believe it's gonna do this. Basically, there you go.
Ah, there we go.
Hold on. Wait, okay, just do that again though. Longer. Like, okay. Right stick. Click down on the right stick. You did it, and then you started smashing your foot down. So if you have multiple, things, I think you're able to like juggle your objectives just by there. You know, in that when you click down on the right stick, you should be able to hit something else. Whatever. You're gonna just do Danny.
Wow. Relax, man.
I'm calm, dude.
Is he dead? I think he's dead.
No, pick him up. Take him with you. Throw him over your shoulder like a continental soldier. Did you want to explore? Yeah, you'll get the gist of the game.
We don't have a ton of time. It's all fine. Oh, now we know about these
We're
doors.
just kind of highlight, yeah.
And these doors are not.
Not up to code, as we know.
Yikes.
That's basically a deli meat slicer right there. Or even like a... calendar. Oh, good job, dude.
Yep, I did that on purpose.
I thought you missed the shot, so I was just waiting for you to turn into hamburger meat.
Turn myself
But it
into...
was kind of like you phased through it, and it just blew my mind.
It's a save station, so we have to save manually. I see.
Yeah, I think at different
Very old
difficulty
school.
settings. Different difficulty settings, I think there are checkpoints still, but I might be wrong. I definitely know in the hardest setting on the you can only save so many times.
Oh.
So remember, you have the thing to navigate you in the right direction, and then, you know, if you're wanting to do exploring.
Just wanted to check out the bathroom. Oh, Jesus. I guess he was playing too much dredging.
Yeah. Went insane.
Zach's got a new review/rating system for video games. It's based on how fun it is to play on the toilet. And I'm personally a fan of this
my review
concept.
system for everything is like, how much fun is anything on the toilet? Taco Bell, awesome. Amazing.
No, you
Laugh.
can't eat on the toilet. That's not healthy.
Did that even kill them? Or do they just...
Look at who you're talking to. I treat this thing like a fucking temple. Speaking of which, let me have my little...
You should never eat where you shit, man. That's just not...
Message retrieved.
It's not good.
No, I go the other way. I don't shit where I eat.
Well, yeah, I mean...
I got a damaged
same thing.
tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked,
Yeah.
guess who they're calling? Temple here.
But I don't-
Stasis module now. What
I
is
don't
the
shit
autoloader?
where I eat.
No idea.
No, you
I
shouldn't.
eat where I shit.
Down.
Well, you shouldn't do that either.
I don't know. I see there's a huge difference.
System reinitialized.
Well,
There's no difference. I don't know.
we should recharge our stasis.
moron.
Our stasis. How do we do that? I think I did it.
Malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
I mean, I guess even I'm trying to now justify it. But if you eat Taco Bell while on the toilet, I don't even know if you can justify that as taking a shit. It's just cutting through you. You're not hitting, like, you've missed drops, I'm pretty sure. And, like, I'm seeing a lot of, like, quick runaways. Like, yeah. There's to your right still, too. I think you only grabbed one of the things that got dropped. Yeah, so slow down. I know we only have a certain amount of time, but mashy. So it wants us to do something with the claw. So turn around. This whole room. So you need stasis. That panel to your left, right there, you can function or utilize. No back. You see it when it shows blue. It can be used. When it's red, it is dead. Not that one, dude. Not that one, dude. I just said back down the slope, whatever. Right there. And you got to do your stasis.
Oh, shit!
Nice shot. I think you did it good. I went all pizza tower on you.
How do I activate the stasis again? Was it Y?
You might need. Well, yeah. I think when you aim and you hit Y. So, and then you got to go up there and you're gonna hit the switch. I think something else. Oh no. Okay. So we gotta.
This one.
Oh, is there a battery that you need to move around? Yeah. There you go. Oh God. What do you think that was coming from? Let me get a little bit. So right bumper is going to switch while you're aiming the angle. Yeah. So reload, and then you want to make sure to mash their bodies with your boot, and because they all should drop something. Right bumper mashes.
Yeah, I know.
Match the fucking bodies, dude.
Don't let me do it now. I think I did it.
It's right trigger. It's whatever. It's the op. You got to do it with your foot.
The stump bump.
Yeah, see? And it dropped something. Do you
understand?
Yeah,
I know. I did that. They already did that earlier. Relax.
But you didn't do it the next one.
Because
Why?
Because you were going on about right bumper and stuff. I thought you were talking about something else. I didn't know what you were about.
Baby doll, I love you a lot, but go back up there. You're getting real crazy here. Refill with your stasis to the right. Okay, so that's a free refill. You are gonna get like discs that you can use too if you have one. I don't know if this is what you need to be focusing on.
Well, the town car. It is, isn't it? What do you mean these bad guys aren't coming for me?
So see, right bumper is when you should have switched it to the other angle and taken out his legs.
Well, I mean, you'll hit more of him if it...
Okay, so yeah, you're not really getting... You want to dismember them, but okay. I get it. I get your thought process.
I'm hitting him in the legs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, you need to be healed.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
that's
kind of where we thought the door. It was B. You did it once.
Was I on a controller at that point?
Yes, you just did it a second ago.
I must have done that mistake.
And you probably didn't mean to, but you needed to anyway, so it wasn't like a waste.
Don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay.
See what he just said? So wait, turn around. You need to grab these. These are important.
Did that even kill them? Or did they just stop moving?
So what did he say that was so vitally important?
Not to shoot them in the head. There's no fucking point in shooting them in the head.
Yeah, shoot them in the legs. That's what I was trying to do.
Leg or the arms, and then so here's the cool thing is like I don't think you have it yet, but you'll get it eventually. Like once you like lop off one of their arms, you can like pick that up and use it as a throat like a projectile, so ammo.
And if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the other?
Yeah.
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one can be. No, I know.
It had a little plasma cutter now I think about it. I think it was like a collector's edition Dead Space 2 thing. And actually, like when you clicked it, it did have 3 little lights that lit up. So pretty cool.
Huh. Why is that red now? Do I need to press this one first?
Click down on the right stick. Yeah, sure.
Repair systems online.
Not like we passed controllers there.
System reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician. Flight loader clock disengaged.
Okay.
You should reload.
What's reload on the controller
You
then?
aim and X.
X. Great.
I mean, when you do land your like 3 lined up ones, it is better, I'm sure, at those limb parts. But once again, yeah, it's limbs that you can get.
Yeah, when I actually
make
do
sure you
copy.
reload when you have downtime like this, because feel real stupid when you don't do stuff like that. And use stasis on these guys. You can use stasis on the dudes too.
Right loader claw disengaged.
Any luck moving that tram car?
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay.
Right bumper sprint. You should get. Or I don't know what sprint is. I don't remember.
It's
what
left
it is,
stick to sprint.
Oh, right, they switched that up. It used to be like left bumper.
There we go. Now we're back to where I was. Now I just have to not die this
Reload.
time.
Jesus Christ. So the stasis, remember I said that see how fast he came at you? That would have been one to stasis. If you wait till they're in like a tighter group too, you can get 2 stasis for the price of 1. There's a stasis recharge thing there, so you're not wasting it. He's still alive.
Are they dead now? I think they're dead now.
Okay, yeah. Well, that guy isn't. What the fuck are you doing? No!
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I thought I pressed B. How come it didn't heal?
You don't have a health kit probably anymore. I don't know. You mashed it away or used them all up or...
You don't get a lot of health in this, do you?
It's a survival game. It's very similar to Resident Evil in a way. I mean, right there, it shows you how much clips you have. You can look in your inventory and educate yourself. You're walking by the things, you break... resources, dude. Smash it. Why is...
I keep thinking that the right stick is to smash and it's not. It's,
Yeah, we're not even going down that avenue of you, like, to the right, you need to get the nodes. Why do you do this weird spin? It's behind you now.
Because I'm trying to pick everything up.
No, you're passing stuff already, though. And you've done this also. Like, you should have this more fluid. You should be walking in, go to the left, then to the extreme right, then you follow up this way.
Guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down.
Loading system reinitialized.
Look, we'll do it this time. We'll be fine this time, alright? It'll be...
Walked right by a log.
No, it'll be fine this time, relax.
Malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
You're the one who ran out of health last time, so if you don't want to, like, grab all the resources before you start getting the bad guys to come, yeah, you know. So like, yeah, you do this, they're gonna jump out. He's dead. And you could see the resource pop out. Reload.
All right.
That takes a time. That has a downtime for when you use it. So you should, you know, make sure you either kind of gotten your 2 uses. Why didn't you state it?
Sorry, I got confused. Which one was going to be the fast one?
Why are you?
Don't know, Zach. I don't know.
Man, I'm just glad. There's a right. I always forget guns are not a thing in your country. So not only is your trigger like control, like I mean, you are insane.
Why is there no hood? Like I can't see what my health is.
It's on your back.
Oh yeah, the tube on my back. Is it empty or full?
Yeah, it's full, dude.
How is it full? I got took a lot of hits then. I don't know.
No, you actually like aren't. I mean, you're taking hits, but those other times you're kind of like not ended up healing or something, except for that one time you were out completely. But like, look where you're aiming. Like, what are you? Okay. Why?
I keep forgetting that you have to aim to shoot the gun. I'm not used to that control mechanism.
Stop, like, you're doing, and you're also kind of like button mashing afterwards. You're kind of overkill. Reload. See, so when you aim, you can see how many bullets are in your gun.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. That's
so
clever,
when you
isn't
think your HUD, when you were complaining about it earlier, when you had one
the
like
HUD is
screen
part of the
pop
game.
up for, yes, that's why people actually thought that was. Oh, music cue. Yeah.
He's dead.
Nope. He's not.
Is he dead now? No, he's dead.
But yeah, but if you do get in there when they're slowed down, you can like melee the shit out of them like you kind of did, but you just need to be more on top of it.
Inventory says
Status, tram replaced.
We can't run the trams without it.
Right, where are we going now then? This way. This way! So there might... Oh, hello.
Don't try to shoot. Don't waste bullets. So you have a stasis recharge right behind your back. Well, that's fine. Yeah, you're getting this first. That's good. But yeah, make sure to use that because you go. So when you do that, watch your back. See that? That's your stasis.
The semicircle thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
And there's a save booth right behind you.
It's the same one from before. I should save because that was a nightmare.
Well, you don't need to make.
I will have all of the saves.
One of those people.
It's fine.
Just in case I want to go back. I mean, there are moments where you do want to do something like that, but...
I mean, it's nice to have at least 2 that I alternate between, because sometimes, if you get into a glitchy situation, it's good to be able to...
Very good point.
It's good to be able to...
And so, don't use that yet. I'm spoiling a little bit, but we only have a certain amount of time, so we're trying to experience this as best we can. This is just going to be I mean, if you couldn't tell. I mean, come on, dude. How many video games do you play?
What is video game?
Exactly, that's what it feels like sometimes. Whoa! So, like, remember the stasis thing, dude?
Yeah.
That's why I said not to use it, is because you could use...
It's fine, he's
so
done,
you
he's
should
dead.
heal. I know, but you need to get good at these tools. They're very important. Well, no, they're not, because you're not going to play this game ever again.
I think I double healed then.
Stasis. Use the stasis thing behind you.
Stasis. Use the stasis.
Yeah. It's not as cute as I think you and James think it might be at times.
Well, the thing is...
Where it's like, it'd be like I was playing with a 5-year-old and was like, oh, it's fun to watch him, like... Not really... He's not learning. He's just having a good time.
Yeah.
I guess, you know what? You're having a good time. He's having a good time.
I was listening to a lot of Queen before when I was painting my fence.
Well, hey, I prefer the name Zach, but you can call me Queen if you like.
This way.
Well, see, now it says to hold map. So it's, or to see map. No.
Yep.
See, it's almost like a Doom, or I mean, it had this style map too already before, but Doom style.
So we kind of want to go to the end of the corridor, to the right, and then take the first right, then the first left, and then the first left again.
You just need to click on your, right stick every once in a while if you get lost. It's real quick. We'll read,
Well,
center
how do you
your.
crouch? That's the other thing I don't. Is there a crouch?
Is it? I don't think there is a crouch. There wasn't in the original. And you got me a little confused because I know they added that. Did they add that to Resident Evil 4 remake, or was that in the original as well?
I never
conserve
played.
ammunition by dismembering enemy limbs. Cut off limbs.
Okay.
Okay. Oh right, this is something new that they added, I believe. To the right.
Excuse me. Oh, hello.
What is this James shit that's happening right now? God, you totally did a James maneuver there. That was adorable. 2 of them in a row. Hasn't reloaded, and instead of just shooting and taking advantage, backed away and just wasted a lot of openings for attacks. Sir, I do believe you challenged me to a duel. Well,
So,
I will
We
give
need
you a chance
to
to strike
put
through.
power into this red wire.
Did you go look at that other? Okay, whatever.
But the red
We only have an hour
wire
and a half. It's
goes.
just gonna be fine when this dies.
No, I mean, look, right? Like, there's no power, and the red door. Oh, there we go. That was easy enough. I overthought that. I thought it was going to be more complicated to open that door than it was.
Yeah, it's just about looking around, mate. You know. You want to make another save?
Shut up. Shut up by your face.
Gonorrhea.
Given how many save points there seem to be so far, I don't know why it doesn't just auto-save. It just seems inconvenient.
Well, it becomes in the harder difficulty settings where actually there's, I don't know if they limit how many of those you have, but I definitely know in the hardest one they have one where it's like, yeah, you only get 3 saves. They may even introduced one where it's like 1 and done. Good job. So he's dead, pretty much. Just mash him. He's dropped what he's dropped. So look around. You see those things that are red, glowing, almost like propane tanks? Yep. You can grab, maybe shoot or... Nice. Reload. And yeah, it's not really worth risking getting... Like, if they still have their, front, claws or whatever you'd want to refer to those as, don't try to go melee unless you're going to stasis them. So did we have not learned...
Okay.
Yeah, but we haven't learned how to grab yet. I think that's what you're working towards. Reload. Please start to do these things. I believe, yeah. If you aim, that helps the focus of your light. Good shot, man. You're getting better. Nice.
Get there in the end.
Yeah, and the way, if you get really good at kind of telling those things, obviously you're going to save one maybe shot or a couple sometimes. Resources request. Need to reload. You only have 4 shots in there.
Thank you. You are my auto reload. That is my new nickname.
If anything, that should parse that in and have me be able to hit the
just
combination
just
button.
Constantly pressing the add-on.
Yeah. Wow,
Jesus.
Danny, that was a bad call. I don't know why
How
you
did me
decided to do
stomping the
that.
floor blow the barrel up?
You need to reload.
That, my friend, is a safety code violation.
Yikes. Click down on your right stick, see where, get a heading. Where.
I think it would be great to make a video game, which is basically about trying to find all the health and safety code violations in any given location, and it could just get progressively more ridiculous, right? Like it could start off being in an office where like people have left boxes on the floor and the obvious things, and it could end up being in like a factory where obviously there were just razor blades just spinning through the sky, and it's just basically Dr. Robotnik's base. It'd be a bit like the Contraband Police we played, but like, see, this is why I should be a video game developer. I have money ideas, man. Like, that would be a fantastic idea for a video game. No? You're wondering why we're friends at this point, right? And you're thinking to yourself, how did I end up in this situation?
I was a little like baffled by what you said, that I think my brain immediately was just like, nah, focus back on what you're looking at. Like, Danny's gone Zach on
until
you.
Until the violins start up, I'm okay. I'm fine, so don't worry. I know when there's an enemy, because it'll just start going, some violinist will just start going, so I'm okay until then. Oh, there you go. Okay, admittedly I didn't get a ton of noise that time, but...
That headshot worked pretty well, though.
Yeah, I'm slightly confused by the headshot situation, but...
What difficulty did you pick again? I didn't pay attention.
Just whatever
Medium?
the default was, I suppose, yeah.
Probably medium, then.
We want to go that way?
What's it telling you to do, man?
Well, it told me to go to that panel, but I think I've made the right call.
Alright. It's just, yeah, you're in darkness. Make sure to reload. I know you only shot, like, a couple. And so, yeah, I was gonna say...
Oh, no. Hang on. Hang on.
Stasis, dude. You still have some shots of stasis. Yeah, they're just really fast. You need to hit B to your health. He's dead, dude. Stop.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any health left. Oh, I've died.
So what was your thought process then? I'm just gonna shoot this guy because he's dead. He's dead, and I'm gonna die. So I'll just waste all my ammo on him.
I was done.
He dropped a health kit.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That would have been helpful. So, Zach, a nurse walks into a doctor's office and says the invisible man is in the waiting room. And the doctor says, tell him I can't see him right now.
Yeah. That's cute. I literally read that while you should be playing video game. Play video game that we only have an hour and a half for.
You should have read it. You should have read it out loud. I think people needed to hear it.
No. Then get in the Discord. Get in the Discord. He's dead. Richie. Nice. Reload.
I'm gonna reload after every enemy dies.
Well, yeah, you only have so much in your clip. You gotta kind of do that.
You good?
Keep shooting. You wasted a lot of time there doing nothing, so... hope one day you can start to realize that you and James... Like, maybe you guys at those times are doing mental high fives to each other from, like, like telepathically. And Morgan and I don't get it. We're like, why aren't they doing something right now? And you guys are connecting on a level. Like, hey, how cool is it that we're playing a game? Okay, let's hope he doesn't blow himself up again. Did you actually pick up those plasma energies? Okay.
Pretty sure I did.
You want to turn around and double check, or you?
I mean, I have confidence in myself, but...
Nice. Good. I didn't.
I know that.
I'm not gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. So there are other rooms that you could check for resources. Remember, there's a box to your left. Yeah, you're right. Nice. So the nodes... Yeah, in fact, turn around. This is what we want to do. You might get some bad guys, but Actually, hit Y when you're not aiming. That's Y. Oh, that's for your stasis. Okay. So is the back button, does that bring up your HUD? Okay. So that's what you have right now. Right? So you get your plasma cutter, and that's how many extra shots or your ammo. If you hit right bumper, it's our map, right bumper again. That's what we're working on. Right bumper again. This is going to be just data stuff. Okay. So let's go up here to the left. But also all the way to the down, there's the room too for you to go into. Like straight at, like to your right now. Jesus Christ.
Well, do you want me to go left or right? I mean...
I want you to explore. Okay, so that's locked. Oh, right, because it's connected to that. You should be able to go left, though, so... That's to the upstairs where... we recall. To the right, you just passed... Yeah, there's sweet. I must be misremembering this spot because there should be like a workbench somewhere. But okay, just go back to the main waypoint. You were going the right way. Sorry. I'm sure you've never played this.
Thank you, Zach.
You're welcome.
Can I go and get in my elevator now?
Yeah, you can. They must have merged those two things together. Those two rooms.
Oh, I'm out of puff to doing a big long run like that. It's an interesting design on that helmet, isn't it? It's like
Well, you are an engineer, not that that makes it makes sense.
Oh, I am an engineer. It's good to know, isn't it?
Yeah. We should have found a stasis box. Like a.
Oh yeah, I've got mine.
Oh, I don't know if you need it. You're doing it again, huh?
I don't have any stasis left.
No, right. That's the thing. Reload. You also should reload because I don't know if you've noticed that your aim sometimes goes to like full on like panic mode, and you like like that moment, that scene from Pulp Fiction. Like shoot all around the enemy.
Like a stormtrooper.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Remember always to click down on the right stick if you need to be told where to go again. Alright?
I know where to go. I'm just exploring as you keep telling me to.
Okay, I did. Sometimes I think you are... I think when you explore, I think you're lost. I feel like I'm looking at a man who just survived a plane crash. And there was lockers that you could open to the right. That's not the right, that's left, but whatever. You literally, yeah. Drives on the opposite side of the road, but still, just like James Heaney, you can't tell his left from the right. Imagine you two in a car together, trying to direct each other where to go.
Oh no, I wouldn't get in a car with James.
I don't know. I think you guys would both be just fine with it. And you show up wherever you showed up like 20 hours later or like the next day, and like everyone's like, dude, what took you guys so long? It's like, well,
we wouldn't survive.
No, Danny, don't do that. It's not worth it. I mean, now. No, only if you stasis them is it really worth trying to go in there and like melee them. Otherwise, they're gonna hit you. It's gonna stagger you. Did you mash both bodies? I think you only mashed one body. So that's kind of match that body. Try that. No, don't shoot.
I mashed them both. I'm sure.
Mind, you know, we're good.
I mashed them both, man.
Sure. But
also, I was trying to conserve ammo, ironically. When I was
then you just fired off a couple warning shots after they're dead. That's for the rest of you aliens. Remember my name, Danny King. Oh, that's out now. I really want to watch The Lost King. Get my Alan Parsons on, like Stephen Coogan.
What's it called? Sorry.
The Lost King. It's that story about that a woman who like finds King Richard's body or whatever. Is,
yeah, the one where she finds him under a car park in Walthamstow or something random like that.
Yeah, Stephen Coogan's like her husband. Sorry,
so it's like a proper film.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Shoot the propane! Wow. Could have got them both at the same time. So you know how a video game works with red barrels, right? You need to hit B. You should hit B, and you should reload. Let's do this. Let's reload. Let go. Hit B.
I can hear you screaming. Just relax while I try and figure out where all the enemies are coming from.
It doesn't. It's not like you have to chug an Estus flask. It just does it. Stop aiming and hit B. Now. Okay.
Because his leg was gone, so he wasn't coming for me.
You know what? I want to separate these two.
Because his leg was gone, so he couldn't come for me.
Ooh,
so then I healed, because I had time to heal, because he couldn't run at me because he had no leg.
He didn't have a nub. He had no nub, so he couldn't come for me.
That's exactly my point. God. Yeah. There's the workbench you've been moaning about this entire time.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I got the data board. I'm coming back to transfer.
Locker rooms, though.
Daniel, get ready to go.
Yes. No, though. So those are upgrades, or like they either unlock, I think, special rooms, or you can use them for your weapon, your rig, or your stasis. Well, your rig and your stasis, I think are the same. There's the bench. Yeah.
Oh, bench? Oh, that is a bench now. Upgrade weapons and rig using the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great. Can I upgrade my plasma cutter?
Hold on. You really should try to.
More damage.
I mean, you're good. You see how this works though with like the nodes? No, you
have to do the next node. Of course. Yeah.
You should do one for the suit because your health management sucks dick. You don't have any more nodes now. You dumbass. Instead of just taking a second and learning, you're just like, no!
I wanted to upgrade my weapon. The best defense. Offense is the best defense. Offense. Listen.
Did they just give me 2 nodes that I knew nothing about? Ooh, a workbench? Spend.
Listen.
Danny needs a new pair of shoes. Danny, you just buy yourself shoes.
Now, where are we going?
Hey, I think you actually did make good choices, but it's weird. See how the capacity is like literally one shot. That might have been a good time to use the propane tank to just shoot. Oh, not now. Jesus Christ.
What about now? Don't understand why stomping says of the propane tanks. That's ridiculous.
Well, you're stomping right next to them. I mean, I do understand.
Have you ever stomped next to a propane tank?
I don't have a fucking engineer spacesuit that looks like that. But if I did, I wouldn't be stomping next to fucking propane tanks. It's like if I smoked cigarettes. I'm not one of those jackasses that's like, oh, yeah, or goes to the, petrol stations and like, yeah, I'll just smoke my cigarette right here while I pump gas. Take a second to get good.
You're always being offensive to me, and
I'm not offensive. I'm not being offensive. I'm being informative. I've told you when to heal and how best to use your gun, and you don't want to listen. To the left was that was just a light on the ground, I think. But okay. He's headed right for us.
It always sounds like things are behind me, and they're not.
Well, knowing you and how you like to switch all the button mapping around, did you do that with your headphones at all?
Well, they're just stereo headphones.
Is James now starting to forget what up and down is? I feel like in the recent Spider-Man, he admitted to that. So now not only can you not tell his left and right, can't tell up from down. I mean, that sounds like a fish that you pull out of water.
Why can't you tell up from down, sorry?
You just had like a brain fart moment, I'm guessing. I mean, just you mixed them up, but it's come that time.
If he can't tell left from right and he can't tell up from down, is he literally being held upside down?
No, I was wondering, is he on the way of, like Willy Wonka? Like, he's going to be able to defy gravity soon, just mentally. You know, because it doesn't make sense to him, so we're just going to watch James
his eyes might be upside down.
to the sky. He'll ascend to heaven. James, and everyone will think he's Jesus. Oh, it'll be like that one commercial he did. Was it for Manscaped? Or something like that. Oh,
if your eyes were installed in your head upside down, so that you could see everything in the world upside down, but you were used to it, so everything was normal to you, how would you ever know that your eyes were upside down?
Were you talking? I was gone.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if your eyes were installed in your head upside down, right?
Oh, you mean Cyberpunk 2077?
Well, yeah, but like your eyeballs were just the other way around, so that they were upside down.
Uh-huh.
And you wouldn't be able to tell because they're just spheres, right? So they look the same. And you wouldn't really know because you're used to it being that way up. So, like, how would you know that your eyeballs are upside down and everything's upside down?
I wonder if, I'm trying to remember, I feel like this happens in like one of those movies, not RoboCop per se, but if it's something where someone's turned kind of into a cyborg where they're like, oh, that happens. Oh, backhanded.
But it seems operational.
But if you were born like that, how would you know?
Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
Do you know what I mean?
You
Like,
Johnson picks up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What protocol?
it's like if I saw the color green, but actually it was blue, and you saw the color green, but actually it was green. But we both call it green because that's what we know as green, so how do we know that we see the same color?
And so you're saying that someone was born and that the way that they see stuff is basically upside down.
Yeah. Because their eyeballs are installed upside down.
Why are you saying installed?
Because God installed them.
You can't say born and then installed. I'm very confused. That's why I was relating it to like cyborg or something like that, and you keep saying born. You do realize when we're born, our eyeballs are in our head, and they're not like installed later on.
No, I mean, they're installed when you're in the womb or whatever, aren't they, you know? Like, they just kind of going to grow in that place, but I'm just saying. Listen, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Well, I think either you or your motor skills would probably adjust to that, so you would kind of just function normal.
That's what I mean. You would never. How would anyone ever know? You might go through your entire life seeing everything upside down, and you would never even know. Like, for all I know, I see everything upside down, and I would never know.
I don't know if I can really comprehend exactly what you're saying. I think you would still, if someone then explained stuff to you, I would think that would either break your mind or you would have to bring it up.
But you would never be able to explain it because
the open area behind you. There's also a box for your match.
You would never know because you would never know what the right way up is, so you would think you are the right way up. And everyone else is pointing in the direction you are, so you would think they see the same thing. So you would never know.
No, because you would be seeing it upside down, so you would be like pointing up and be like, oh, that's down.
No, because you'd be used to it. Brain will have adjusted.
No, so but okay.
You would be pointing down.
You might.
You would be pointing to the floor and saying down, and you'd be pointing to the sky and saying up.
I don't even. You know what? I don't even know why I had a conversation with a guy who can't even remember to reload a gun.
So,
and instead he's trying to talk to me about if someone was born and had their eyes installed upside down. Ladies and gentlemen, I have found my Carl Pilkington. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? And what little person actor can I hire to go with you?
I can be a little bit like Carl sometimes. I apologize.
Yeah, it's because you have nothing to protect yourself from all those rays those radioactive
I know.
rays.
I've
from the sun.
been overexposed in the sun today. It's true.
Yeah, you're baking your head like a baked potato.
Like a
You and
fucking
Carl.
orange.
Yeah.
We made it to the bridge. It's
This
there's no
way.
survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
We're just hanging around in this room then? Oh, we're going
There's
this
a
way?
save point here to the right if you want to just save just in case.
Why not? Let's treat ourselves, shall we? Lovely.
I know I can't afford Warwick Davis, definitely can't afford Peter Dinklage, but I might be able to afford the guy that was in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Okay. It's slightly offensive that it has to be a
sounds
tiny
weird.
person.
You know what? That
but-
sounds terrible that yeah, you know what? I didn't mean to I mean to hire them. I'd be paying them to accompany you. But I don't think he's British, which means I'd have to pay for probably flights or something. We're gonna have to find a local. Can we find Pete? The actor who played Pete in Life's Too Short? He'd be awesome.
I don't know who his agent is, but
I don't even know little to me isn't even
I'm
appropriate.
sure we have friends in Hollywood who might be able to put us in touch.
Life's Too Short has 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. Shame on that rating.
I don't know why people don't like it as much. I thought it was great, but I don't. I thought it was the funniest thing that he's probably done.
Very self-deprecating. It was, yeah.
I know
But
that's
everyone
true.
kind of
But
chat on themselves, and it did have some great guest stars, or just like
Yoshimura's overrun.
Sean Williamson and Les Dennis and fucking Keith Chegwin. God knows. Oh, okay. Oh, little Pete is played by a guy named Peter Bonner. I'm guessing his name is Bonner, but for fun's sake, I'm gonna say Peter Boner because that's double the dick technically if you think about it.
so, out of curiosity, why do people think that Life's Too Short isn't good? Like, what do the reviews say?
Sure, it's maybe not PC really anymore, or even then pushing any boundaries. Nate's in it, dude. I totally forgot Nate's in it. Do you remember from Ted Lasso?
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, remember he's the
Oh, yeah.
guy who tries to set him up, and he's just like, "Oh, here's the perfect woman for you." He's just like, "That's my ex-wife."
Because I remember seeing him and thinking, oh god, he looks young now.
Yeah,
Not that he looks particularly old now, but
Yeah, no, right, it's true. We all look older now. Should look at the crossover, though. I'm sure there are. But anyway, back to he's killing necromorphs.
we all look older every time we see each other again.
Yeah, so I'll get his info. See if we can get Peter Bonaire.
So you want to send me on a trip around the world with Peter Dinklage? Oh,
No,
wow.
I can't afford the around the world thing either. It's gonna be like a bus ride somewhere.
Okay.
Like, oh, you know what? If the Back to the Future is still going on, he could be your date.
So you want to send me on a megabus to Portsmouth with Peter from Life's Too Short?
Well, to be fair, it's true. It might be even cheaper for him just to meet you there. I don't know where he's located. I'm gonna figure this out. Never.
This is going to be a terrible rip-off of An Idiot Abroad. I'm not even going abroad for a start.
He did stunts in Willow, the original. He was in Fred Claus, and his name in Fred Claus is Boner Elf, or Booner Elf, his last name. Little Pete Maxim.
When I go to Germany again this year, do you want me to make a spoof of An Idiot Abroad?
You could, yeah. I mean, there's definitely probably things you don't need to make a spoof. Just make it video game related.
Do you want me to just film me just being tourist in Cologne and then we'll put it up? Just saying stupid things like, imagine if your eyeballs were upside down.
No, if anything, we should look up something. Well, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I was gonna say something fun for you have to do, or we would, as GameFront, vote for you to do, or surprise you with, like I don't know.
Yeah, like you mean make me do a bungee jump.
Kinda, yeah, or escape room or something, but you wouldn't be aware of it until you did it.
And you just call me like Ricky Gervais and just...
God knows, although that might fix your back problem, right?
Might do.
Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll send Morgan to go with you, and you hold him by his hands. And then you guys jump off bungee jumping. And then his weight, he'll pull... He'll straighten you. He'll figure your back situation out, and he'll pop his shoulder back in.
Oh, yeah, he'll fix my back and I'll pop his shoulder.
Yeah,
Sounds great.
It's teamwork. So just remember, he can only hold by one hand. So, and you gotta hold on tight, because otherwise he's gonna slip through your hands and become... Well,
yeah,
like,
I
kind
mean,
of
we're
what
both attached to the bungee cord, right? I'm not relying on him to
No. He's loose. You have to have upper. That's all on you.
I'm not going to kill Morgan. That's not. No,
hold on. No one's saying that's going to happen. We can do the thing when people arm wrestle where you can wrap around the hand, but then there's a good chance that your wrist could
will just snap off. And then he'll be dead, and I'll bleed out, and then it'll be an absolute freaking mess.
Yeah, and then Morgan won't have legs that work anymore, but he'll have an extra hand. Because he'll have your hand that he tore off. I don't know. In my mind, it's a win-win. So we can work this out a little bit later.
I am just bewildered by this concept that you've come up with for a TV show, which frankly does not meet safety code regulation.
I mean, that's actually, it should almost be that's the name of the show. It's like the IT crowd, you know what I mean? And it's like the most obvious thing, like when people come in, it's just like, did you try to restart your machine? Can you just do me this kindness?
Would you kindly fill out a risk assessment for this activity?
Yeah. But yeah, we'll find here. I'm gonna look up, where in Germany are you going?
Cologne, that's where Gamescom usually is.
Cologne?
Cologne, Cologne, or if you spell it the German way, Koln.
Oh God.
Cologne.
Oh, best vegan food.
Cologne.
Oh,
Cologne.
even better, worst vegan food.
Worst vegan food in Cologne? Is that what you're Googling for?
Yeah, and then you'll have to go get it.
Yikes.
So it's pro Morgan, but it's also spiting Morgan.
Okay.
I'm kidding, we're not going to do that.
So we're now learning how to do kinesis, which basically means I can pick objects up like Silver the Hedgehog. So if I aim and then hold B, I can...
Yeah, you gotta move those things around.
Guess I have to do it on these, right?
See how it's the same, like, kind of logo-y, like, looks like a magnet?
Yeah, okay, so I can only kinesis things that the company have said I'm allowed to kinesis.
Maybe it's because I'm in a direct...
How do I just literally... Oh, there we go. Nice.
I don't think they like it when you look up places in another country when you're...
What? Who's they? Is this some kind of conspiracy theory that you're...
Fun activities.
She alive? She's alive.
Okay.
I mean, she shouldn't be. But why is that hand just floating in front? Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This game is gruesome, isn't it?
Yeah. So's Dead Island, though. I mean, come on.
I have a BFG.
Well, I searched fun things to do in Cologne, Germany, and the first thing that showed up was a guided tour of Mellenten Friedhof. It is a cemetery.
That sounds like the kind of thing you want, yeah. That's the most exciting thing to do in Cologne. I mean, it doesn't... I mean,
fun,
yeah.
Well, literally, I wrote fun activity.
Fun things to do in Cologne. Visit a graveyard. A guided tour of a cemetery. That is
There's a
wild.
cathedral that looks pretty nice. There's a pretty cool...
I've been to the cathedral before, that's where I showed you the picture of the bird from Sniper Elite.
Oh. But have you been to the chocolate museum?
I haven't been to the chocolate museum. I wanted to go last year, but I didn't.
Okay, well, you can book online.
I mean, that's not really something that's going to make me, upset, though, is it? Sending me to a chocolate museum.
Thank you for your patience.
Well, I'm not saying that we're going to do that one for you. I'm just saying these are things that you could have fun doing. Let me see. Actually, yeah, if I was going to do one, I guess I'd send you to that cemetery.
Flight deck.
But then again, who am I to judge? I liked going to the Hollywood cemetery. That was pretty cool.
I mean, if you were going to idiot abroad me, then yeah, you would send me to a German cemetery for a guided tour, and then you'd send me for the worst vegan food in Cologne. And then I don't know, you'd probably just have me dressed up in lederhosen, doing some kind of barn dance or something of an evening. Like,
I already get it now. Like, if I was to do this for Morgan now, I would send him on like a sausage tasting
well, no,
tour.
you can't do that. That's just no, you can't just.
No, hold on. Same with you. I'm just about to tell you what I would do for you, just because you'd be like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't be a part of this. I would send you on a brewery tour.
Yeah, I can't drink alcohol. It's true, but
Exactly.
I mean,
So you'd just be like,
well, that's for medical reasons. That's you can't. There's no moral objection to that. You can't. You know, it's not.
I know, but
offensive
the point is that you don't get to enjoy the thing that you were sent on. You just get to watch other people enjoy the thing.
I don't think even Ricky Gervais would send a vegan to eat fucking sausage. It's a fucking
He's a vegan now, so calm down.
Sorry?
I'm not doing it.
I know. But although it is quite funny to send him to make bratwurst, I guess. Maybe you should find the best vegan bratwurst. Am I going back to the medical station?
I think I found you a nightmare situation. You can already fast travel in this thing? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. A 1.5 hour comedy bus tour.
No.
How much of a hell situation? And it's a beer in your hand. And if you look at the photo,
it's all in German, though. Remember, like this is all going to be in German.
I don't know.
Potentially.
This is for tourists. So, live tour guide German.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, and they're not exactly known for their sense of humor. I mean,
what are you talking about? They're a fucking hilarious bunch of lads.
You know what? Genuinely, if we were going to make an idiot abroad out of this, I think all the things you've mentioned are all pretty good candidates, to be honest.
3-hour guided bike tour.
Well, I can't ride a bike. Well, I can ride a bike. I know how to ride a bike, and I just can't medically ride a bike for 3 hours.
Oh, I found one. The Dark Side of the City walk tour. It just has a picture of a noose.
Great. So what could possibly go wrong?
We're just trying to straighten your back out again. You know, if we get that hooked up right.
It's just traction. You'll be fine.
See, and I don't know about food-wise, but this one would be fun. 3-hour Sudstadt food tour.
That does sound
But
good.
see, you'd be on your feet though, because you know it's like a walking tour.
I can't. Yeah, that's the other thing. I can't be on my feet.
I know. Thank you, Danny. We all are realizing that you can't
I mean, for the purposes of the joke, since we're not going to ever do this anyway, I think it's great.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Can I ask you a question?
It's not like I didn't buy you tickets to Back to the Future.
I know, it's true. Can I ask you a question? Why is my character walking like he shot himself?
I don't know. I kind of noticed some weird stances too, and he didn't have a gun yet.
I mean, like if you look at the way he's walking, like he's like, oh, I really need the toilets. Oh, it's all gonna close.
Well, maybe he does. I don't know if that's a new addition to the game that you actually have to relieve yourself before relieving yourself in your suit. World War II historical sites.
Yeah, I mean, not ideal for a British person to go and visit World War II historical sites in Germany.
Wouldn't be good for an American either.
Speaking of Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, see, you can't do anything. What the best thing we would be able to do is be like, oh, I'm trying to think, like a foot, like someone who goes to your hotel and rubs your feet. That sounds weird. And it's Germany.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Of course you wouldn't. Until you meet Hans.
Hans! Or Olga.
Yeah. No, we're going with Hans. And he's going to have arm hair like Robin Williams. It's going to be amazing. He's basically going to be like a Brillo pad just scrubbing you down. He gets your dead skin off onto him. And then he gets his skin off onto you.
Okay. I hope the people watching this have seen An Idiot Abroad and understand what we're trying to achieve for this.
I just hope you're actually playing the game, because I'm like,
I am playing the game.
In Germany now. Well, then make progress.
I'm making progress. You haven't even been watching, so how would you know?
Exactly. Good point. So is the game? Are you done with the game?
I'm trying to put this guy in an MRI machine. There he goes.
Oh. Yeah, you can't ride a Segway.
I can ride a Segway, just not for a long period of time.
Yeah. No. Okay. Congratulations. Exactly. Oh, can I book a tour? A Segway tour? Yeah. 15 minutes. That's all I can handle.
That's all I want.
Yeah. No. This says 2 hours. There's an Old Town walking tour with brewery and Kolsch beer. Well, no, I thought it was going to be the Kolsch brewery.
Now, Kolsch beer is what Cologne is famous for. And I haven't tried it, obviously. But I've tried a non-alcoholic version, which was very nice.
I was going to say, I thought they maybe had it. So nice.
But if you ever go to Germany, apparently that's the beer to drink.
Oh, I think I found it. Men's Performing Arts Show at Theater Kolm.
Men's Performing Arts Theatre.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a Magic Mike situation. They're called Six Packs. Holy shit, they're good looking.
I mean, I don't think I'm quite as homophobic as Carl Pilkington was, but sounds great.
I I'd take some tips. Oh, that's
I'll upgrade my suit this time, shall I? So I'll put a bit of health.
3 health points, and then see, you don't need air yet. What is duration? Is that for the stasis?
Stasis duration, yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's the only reason we'd be pushing towards that. It's just such a funny picture, though. They're all wearing Chicago Bulls jerseys. Oh my god! James has to go with you. He's going to be your Warwick Davis.
So we're going to see this male dance troupe who are wearing Chicago Bulls t-shirts.
6 packs. Oh my gosh.
This sounds wild. I mean,
they have cowboy hat and jeans in one thing. This is so American. This is amazing.
I'll be honest, right? Like Cologne, you know, is fine. It's a nice place, but it's not, you know, it's not Las Vegas. I'm surprised there's all this crazy shit happening in Cologne, to be honest.
Dude, they get into Spartan like 300 outfits. That's hilarious. That's intense.
How do I find a hydrogen tank? I need to find a hydrogen.
Oh, that's not what you're asking?
Well, I'm trying to play the game, so I know that's
you stick to that. I'm being blown away.
Hydrogen tanks are the red tanks, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Very good.
Yeah.
Very great. Well, look, I finally recharged my stasis. That door's locked.
Some of these things are just awful sounding. It's like, who put this tour together? One of them was like a guessing game. I'll have to go back to it. I just immediately was like, okay, I'm gonna go look at something else. There's gotta be like another page. True or false, the guessing tour in German. Well, that doesn't have bad reviews, so maybe it's fine. But what was the one I saw?
True or false, the guessing tour?
Yeah. There's a rickshaw sightseeing tour with picnic lunch, 2 persons. It has 3.7 reviews, or 3.7 stars, 3 reviews. Let's read the reviews. Okay.
I don't really want to go on a rickshaw, to be honest.
Yeah, and most people have... Oh, I can translate.
Can I be honest with you?
I booked with a picnic basket, but it was only a bottle of sparkling wine, and that for the price of 150 euros?
Woo! That sounds rough.
It does.
A picnic basket which only had 1 bottle of sparkling wine in it. It's not a picnic basket, that's a bottle of sparkling wine.
Yeah, in a picnic basket.
That's just for 150 euros. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather just pick that up myself.
Yeah, you can hire a rickshaw. Because I'll be honest, I went on a rickshaw last time, when I was last there. It was terrible. I'm never doing it again.
Why? Was it just because it was rough, or?
Yeah, like, you know, you're just bouncing all around, and like it's like a big city. Like there's cars and traffic just roving around everywhere. It's not like you buy the seafront on some quiet, you know, like you just.
Yeah, it does sound
and then
suspicious.
everybody's
Yeah,
looking at you because you're in a rickshaw, so obviously you're a freaking tourist.
You look like a goddamn... Yeah, 'cause there's no goddamn local is ever going to put themselves through that.
You know what I mean?
No,
There's no self-respecting German. Because I'll tell you now, they're not Germans who are driving the fucking things. Like, it's just, you don't go in a rickshaw.
Yeah.
It's just, don't
oh
do
my
that.
god. That's like, yeah, I mean, it's not the exact equivalent, but it's like going to anywhere that has an In-N-Out now, where I'm like trying to drag someone along, and they're just like, dude, why? It's not even that great. It's like, to me, it's fantastic. But it'd be like, yeah, visiting someone and be like, I want to go on a rickshaw. I'd be like, fuck you. Go have a day to yourself on the rickshaw. I'm not going to be seen in that embarrassing piece of shit.
So,
Imagine if you do get in an accident. You're fucking dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, exactly. It's a safety code violation for sure. Now,
basically, a shopping cart being dragged behind a bicycle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's dangerous. It's just not good at all.
Get in the trolley. It's like, did you get that from Safeway and like cut that up at home? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's not Jesus. That's a necromorph.
Jesus can't save you now.
It's just great that there's just all these tours sound terrible.
The game is about to end, Zach. So I just wanted to let you know that we have a
that's what popped up at the bottom.
We have a few minutes left. Yes. So we should probably Dragonfly.
That space has a German feel. Did I ever tell you when I went to Germany with my parents? We stayed at this hotel and they just had like porn on the TV, like normally.
What your parents did. or the hotel.
I wish, Yeah, the hotel. It was just like on a normal channel. So like I remember watching something because we had our own room, my brother and I, and my parents did. And even in France, I think there was like after like 10 o'clock, like there was a couple channels.
That's
like,
not uncommon here.
But it went to like a reality show in France. It was this one where they're on like a boat and it's just like couples plowing each other. And it was just, I'm friggin' about to be 13 years old, so my mind's blown, literally. And then when it was in Germany, whatever was on the TV was this weird ass. It looked like these two, a couple like going at it, but they were at like the bottom of a well, like a sewage well. It was like super intense. And it was just like they're in a dark cavern. It felt like this. Is what I'm saying. Like if you just like came around the corner and there's like a drippy faucet, and it was just like dripping on these two people going at it while there's just a bunch of dead bodies around. It felt very Underworld. Have you ever seen Underworld? All right, we get to a save point. I think we're good, right? Because you don't have much time.
I literally just saved it, so about 5 minutes ago, and didn't do anything since. So on that basis, we'll end the game there. But don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and thumbs up if you want to see An Idiot Abroad in Germany, Danny edition, I guess.
And I guess in the long run, if you stuck around long enough. This just became a random German podcast about Germany, Cologne, visiting there, and the terrible things that you accidentally get, tricked into doing, like a guided tour of Mellentalk right off.
I'm genuinely going to take some of these ideas off you, because, I mean,
literally,
I need to pass some time while I'm there.
Searching fun activities, that was the first one. The first two pictures is one, it's just of a Jesus on the cross, and then the next one's an old man standing by I'm assuming a past, perhaps wife or family member.
Yeah, this sounds. You're gonna have to send me the link. Right,
yeah,
right.
It's just a weird thing to be like, fun activities, things to do. Don't you want to be there with Steve?
Yep.
Have a good day.